This is Real Republican News. I'm your host, Jason Mariner, and they are trying, as we said yesterday, to create a generation of people that are misinformed, uneducated, and ignorant. That's why they are attacking the educational system in this country at an increasing and alarming rate. In some places, you can't send your kids to school anymore. That's why you see things being done like they're waging war on math. They're saying math is racist. Every time they tear down a statue, it's because that statue depicted a racist person. Every time they take an action that hurts the American people, they say they're doing it to prevent racism. Because if they can convince you that what they're doing is to prevent racism, you'll probably go along with it because nobody wants their kids to become racist. Everybody agrees that racism is bad and it shouldn't exist. So that's why they tried to play the race card. Now remember this, we had a black president for 2 terms and we have Kamala Harris sitting in the White House right now. Both people aren't white. So I'm very surprised that we're still playing the race card and people are actually buying into it. It shouldn't be happening. This country has people flocking to it from places like Nigeria and South America, where the color of their skin is very different from ours. The big bad white man? Give me a break. This is not a systemically racist country. Our founding fathers knew it. Anyway, we're going to educate you, and we're going to go into this. I'm going to start reading from notes because I want to be descriptive and accurate in everything that I say because education is important. First, we're going to define liberty, and that's the state of being free within a society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. If you're a real Republican and you say anything that's related to real republicanism, constitutionalism, patriotism, you're shut down, you're censored, you're silenced, you're threatened, you're beaten into submission. Well, you're not going to beat us into submission. You're not going to scare or intimidate us. We don't care. We're going to say what we're going to say. You're not going to stop us. You're not going to take my constitutional rights away, and you certainly won't do it to my children, my neighbors, or anyone that I know. I will not stop until everyone has their rights back, like I've said before. But we have to start with the educational thing. We also have to start by attacking big tech, because they're attacking us. Now, is life so dear, or peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. That was said by Patrick Henry. Everyone knows the last part of that quote, the give me liberty or give me death. But he was saying that we will be free or we will be dead. There is no negotiation here. You give us our independence or you're going to have to fight us for it and kill us for it because we're not going to live under your thumb of oppression. That's exactly what happened during 1776 when we won and earned our independence. We fought and we fought hard for it. It was David beats Goliath. It was good, triumphing over evil, because good always wins out in the end. And that's what's going to happen this time. But I can't imagine why they would want us to repeat 1776, because for them, it's going to go very badly. They're messing with the wrong crowd. Americans are resilient, strong, powerful, and we're smarter than this. We're not going to let them continue to take our constitutional rights away, and if they continue to try and they push us into a corner too far, we will fight back. So stop what you're doing, radical left. You're going to regret it in the end. Now, the things that I'm saying are not going to get anyone hurt. In fact, I'm trying to prevent people from getting hurt. Yet, I will still be censored. I will still be deplatformed. I will still be shut down. My likes, views, subscriptions, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, will be tampered with. They fluctuate all the time. Last night, we had a video fluctuate by hundreds and hundreds of views down. It just doesn't make sense, okay? And you can't unwatch something, YouTube. Anyway, Thomas Jefferson said, "The spirit of resistance to government is so valuable on certain occasions, I wish it to be kept alive forever." That means when government starts to screw around with its subordinates and make them subordinate, it's time to put an end to it. He also said the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. That means we always have to pay attention to what's going on. Otherwise, we are screwed if we do not read between the lines. Now, Alexander Hamilton said the sacred rights of mankind are not to be rummaged for among old parchments or musty records. They are written as with a sunbeam in the whole volume of human nature by the hand of divinity itself, and can never be erased or obscured by a mortal power. That's exactly what they're doing when they tear down statues and they say it's racist. The statues are racist, so we're tearing them down. Give me a break. They're trying to subvert, destroy, and eliminate your ability to learn about American history. Now, Thomas Paine said, "What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly." It's dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods. And it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Freedom is highly rated because freedom is very valuable. Now, what Thomas Paine was telling us when he said that was that you have to earn it, you have to fight for it, you have to protect it. It's not easy to keep. Everyone's fallen complacent. Complacency is the first step towards death. When you become complacent, you die. When you become complacent, your rights are taken from you, and that's exactly what's happening in America. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. Benjamin Franklin said, when people find that they can vote themselves money, that will herald the end of this republic. Seems to me this last election was bought. It seems to, I think, 150 million Americans or more that this last election was bought. It was bought with money. It was bought with technical contributions, the value of which we can't even quantify, but it was all a money thing. That's how Biden is in office. This guy can't put together a sentence or remember 10 minutes ago. That's a big problem. He shouldn't be running the country, but he is, because he's another one of those people that's uneducated, misinformed, and easy to control. Therefore, his superiors, like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Jack Dorsey, can tell him what to do. They can hand him executive orders, and he signs away. So, we're going to continue with this. We're going to continue to keep you smart, informed, and well-educated. My name is Jason Mariner. Until next time, I say God bless you, your families, those around you, and preserve freedom and the Constitution in the United States of America. Be well, everyone.